Hello class and welcome to Network Essentials Fall 2019 Distance Learning Orientation. Will be an overview as to how you need to navigate through Blackboard, through test out, which where you'll be completing the work. I'll go over a few things. Hopefully that will make your navigation a lot easier. So if you're watching the video, that means you got to the first step, which is watching the video orientation. So as soon as you log into Blackboard, the first thing you'll see is announcements. That is what I pretty much connect with you guys throughout the week. If I need to update you on something, I forgot about something, I need you to be careful about something specific, I will post an announcement, and that's what you guys will be able to go and look at it and get more updates. So I strongly recommend that you try as much as possible during the week to log in to Blackboard, so like that you'll be able to see if there's any new announcement or anything of that nature. So the course, is a network essentials, meaning it will cover networking terminology, concepts, few good things, which will prepare you for the Net Plus exam from CompTIA. And that's something that you can take at MOT at the discounted price. You can take the Net Plus, Security Plus, Linux Plus, and A Plus, and those are, I think, half price or a little bit lower or a little bit more than half price of what you'll pay outside of MOT if you wanted to take them. They're very, very, very good certifications as starters. They're very much well received in corporate environment, and a lot of companies actually ask for them, which will give you a tremendous plus to go through that process. So number two, what I want you to do is quickly go under this link right here, which is a to complete online address and release info consent. So if you open that link, just fill this out. It will take you just a minute to do so, and then submit. This is a one-time thing that you need to complete. Now if you look here, I have this for you guys. If you are not paying with financial aid, you're paying out of pocket, and you prefer to purchase your own code from Test Out, we'll be using Test Out to complete the work for the semester, for the entire semester. This is the code that you need to go. So you need to go under testout.com, purchase, and then go here, enter your code, and then what was that code? 14380TA. So 14-380TA. And that will allow you to get it at the discounted price. I think the regular price is like $500, so you guys can purchase multiple things. Actually, you can use this if you prefer to learn on your own for other certifications. You can go for that also. So we'll do Test Out Network Plus, so you can purchase this one and then go through the process of registration. So if you're not purchasing it from the bookstore, you can do that. So what you'll need to do once you get your code, either from the bookstore or from the website directly, you go under signing in, then you create a login, a password, confirm your password first, last name, email, and then the activation code is like similar. The activation code is similar to like a Windows operating system, or like any software. So it will look something similar to this. So numbers, letters, dash, numbers, letters, dash, etc., etc. So you guys can get that either from the bookstore or you can get it from the website. So here you have a file under PDF, under content, a PDF file that shows you the steps to create your account step by step by step by step. The only trouble that students do a lot of times is to join the class. You'll need to join a class by looking at the school, and then from the school you'll have to join the class itself that will allow you to be able, so I can see your work, because if you don't join a class, I will not be able to see your work. So enrolling in a class, that's what I see a lot of students not worrying about it. But what I'll do is basically the semester starts on Tuesday the 3rd. By probably Thursday, I will do I will go through the process of looking if you did register in the class or not. So if I'm unable to see you, I will post an announcement on Blackboard. Hey, check my grades. I'll have like a table, and a column, and then the column say yes, no, yes, no, yes if I can see you, no if I can't, and then you'll be able to go and complete this step. Or if you need help, just get hold of me. I'll be more than happy to assist you with that. So go back other announcements. So what I want you to do is basically, first thing is introduce yourself. under discussion board, you'll be able to introduce yourself. Introduction, I did introduce myself by answering those questions. You can read mine or you don't. If you don't know me, you can check my info. If you do know me, then ignore it. The introduction is to help us, know who you are, as we're lacking that face-to-face interaction, which kind of stinky sometimes, but it is what it is. So, then let's see. What were we? Announcements, sorry. Under announcements. So that's pretty much it for the announcement. Let's go ahead and jump into the syllabus. We'll do step by step. So let's look at the syllabus. So the course prepares you for getting ready for the Net Plus exam, which is, knowing it's a overview introduction of computer networking, what they are and etc. And then you specialize from there, taking more updated classes. So my name is right here. My office number is right here. It's in the second floor of the RTC building. My office hours. For distance learners, I always strongly recommend to email me or call me. Email is better because I check my email basically every day to make an appointment. So like that, hey, tell me, hey, I'm going to be there at 12:30 on Thursday, whatever, September X and Y and Z. So I'll make sure that I have that reserved for you, and I'll be there for you to come in, because you never know, I might step out for a meeting or step out to go into the IC center, for learning, etc., etc. Now, in relation to emails, please, when you send me an email, remember to put COMN1, actually it's 120, my bad, 120 in the course. I want that for one reason. A lot of times when I see students sending me emails, they don't put anything in the subject title. I prefer that you put your name, but if you don't, it's not a big deal. The problem with that is if you send me something that I don't see it's from a student, I receive a lot of junk mail. They can be, phishing emails, they can be viruses, they can be like Trojans, whatever. I don't open them, I delete them. If you send me an email, allow me at least 24 hours to reply to you, because most of the time I check my email either really early in the morning or really late at night. So allow me 24 hours. If you don't hear from me within 24 hours, please go ahead and send it again until you get a reply. Even if I don't have an answer for you, at least I will reply telling you I did receive your message. I will get back to you. Then at that time, you're at ease. No need to stress anymore. You'll know that I will get back to you at that time. Attendance is taken in Blackboard. It's a survey that you take. Now, the attendance is for the folks that have financial aid. If you don't have financial aid, you don't have to take it if you don't want to. If you have financial aid, you definitely need to take that on a weekly basis. It's just a simple survey that you take. Okay, and yes, I'm present for the week. That's only for financial aid purposes that we have to send on a weekly basis. So semester starts on Tuesday, September 3rd. The attendance for week 1 is due before the end of the week, which is Monday 11:59 of that coming week, because the next week starts on Tuesday. So you'll have to do that on a weekly basis in Blackboard once a week. So test out, like I stated, is the Network Pro, and this is the ISBN number for it. You can get it either from the bookstore or online. You need to get that ASAP. Competencies, class expectations, I will leave that to you. Assignments, you will complete the quizzes, which are called kind of exams in test out, and the labs. Those are the ones you'll be graded on that you need to complete in test out. Now, you have 2 trials. You can complete the every lab and every quiz twice. I will take the highest grade out of the 2. You cannot complete it more than 3 times, okay? Than 2 times. The 3rd time will not be accepted. So complete it twice, and I will show you in a sec how to kind of cheat legally. If you get stuck on something, you'll be able to review the assignments as to what you completed, and etc., etc. Now, labs and exams, which are quizzes completed and test out, are 60% of your grade. Discussion questions, you'll have one once a week where you'll need to reply to a student and reply to 2 students and put 1 post. I'll show you the discussion questions right now. That is 15% of your post. So right there, the first one, you need to have an initial post answering these 2 questions, 1, 2, before Friday, September 6th. And then you need to reply to at least 2 posts before Sunday the 8th, expectation is that you will provide personal opinion, comments, content, etc. Like, for example, me saying to someone post, "Oh, good job," or "I agree," or "Well done," or "Yeah, you're correct," but that's not going to be accepted. You need to add more content. For you, your initial post should be at least one paragraph. I'm not asking you to write two, three, 4 pages. One paragraph, that's 5 full sentences, okay, for each one of these, and then reply to 2 folks of your classmates by adding more content. So that is, guys, another 15% of your grade. So that's 75%, which guarantees you a passing grade. There is no reason for you not to earn 60% and then 15% for the discussion questions. That's 75%. The only thing that you need to work a little bit harder to get a higher and higher grades is the 2 tests, which, you know, you'll have 1 midterm and 1 final. So if you can see here, we start on the 3rd. The first section, which I'll go through in a sec, is due with the discussion questions. They're due before 9:16, before 11:59 p.m., and etc., etc. Week 8, you'll have your first test, which will cover sections 1 through 6. Then we'll continue until the last week, which is the last week of the semester, December 16, where your second test will be due. And I will provide you a practice test, which will allow you to get ready for the final and the midterm. So late policy, I don't accept late work. Now, as it comes to quizzes and the exams and the labs, as long as I did not grade and post your grade in Blackboard, don't ask me, just go for it. I will allow you to get it done. So let's say it's due on Monday, 11:59 p.m. and I don't grade until midday or end of day on Tuesday. So you have that morning. Don't ask me. Don't send me an email. If you send me an email, I'm going to tell you no, you cannot get it done. Now, if you see there is no grades in Blackboard, go ahead and complete the labs and the quizzes, and I will just accept them as is. Now, if you miss it, if you miss a whole week of work or something like that, if you have a serious reason, I mean, hopefully nothing serious will happen to you and your loved ones, you'll need to provide me documentation. I will try to talk to my boss and then get it approved and see what will happen. So please keep track of the due dates. That is very, very critical. Withdrawal policy, NS grade, financial aid, hopefully, you read it. If you have any questions, let me know. Incomplete policy is not given. As I showed you, 75% of the grade is available for you to pass the class. Cheating, hopefully that will not be a problem, that you'll be doing your own work. If you have a disability, please let me know. And for the quizzes and the labs, they're not timed. You have unlimited time. So it's only the tests that are timed, test 1 and test 2. Let me know and I will try to work out something for you as soon as you get hold of the disability services and they'll tell you what needs to be done. If you need tutoring for the class, you need to contact tutors. You go on tutors.com/mat, and then you'll be able to hopefully get a tutor for the class. MCC care team, honor code, possible dangerous situation, system policy, please read that. Student responsibilities, 2 main things. Please check Blackboard often. Please check your email often. That's really the best way for me to get hold of you guys, just in case something happened or etc. Now, a disclaimer. In case of change of the syllabus, which I don't foresee that happening, especially it's a distance learning. But if there is some reason I need to change the syllabus, I will change the syllabus, update it in Blackboard, send you, post an announcement in Blackboard, and then send you an email with it. So that is the reason I need you to make sure to keep checking and not wait until Monday evening to check Blackboard and then you've missed something. Last but not least, is just some dates that you guys can find on our website. mcc.edu, but put them in there. Hopefully they'll be helpful for any reasons that you might need. So this is definitely something that you need to keep track of, the due dates. I don't know if you put them on your smartphone, your tablet, whatever works for you guys, that you need to complete. All right, let's check the last thing. So here for the discussion questions, like I said, you need to answer briefly, discuss how, blah blah blah. I provide you a video, pretty interesting basic video that you need to watch. I think it's like 10, 12, 13 minutes, 14 minutes, something like that. And then you need to look up these. It's something that you can look up under section 1 of test out, or you can also use the net. So you can Google it, go online, research it to find info about it, or you can use your section 1 to complete the work. So we talked about discussion question. We talked about weekly attendance. The content folder has the PDF that shows you how to create your account. Let's jump into test out. So if we go under testout.com, you log in. So after you register and create your account, you log in. And then you'll see a lot of different courses for me, so please ignore that. But you guys have to go under COMN120 Fall 19, which will be your main course that you need to go for. And then here on the left hand side, you'll see the sections. Section 0, you can go through it. There's nothing to be graded. You just review it. It gives you an introduction of what it is, blah, 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 exploring single location in the lab. So just go through these really quickly. There's videos that you can watch. You can watch these at your convenience. So it shows you, like different things that you can go through the process. Then you can go to next. Gives you the simulator, how it works, then using the simulator, starting a lab, so you start the lab, and then you have the instructions of what needs to be completed, okay, and then you complete the lab right here. Once it opens, you'll be able to complete that. Like I said, every lab, every exam or quiz, you can complete twice, and I will take the highest grade out of the two. So here, it tells you what you have been hired as a network technician for a small network. Today is your first day in the office, blah, blah, blah. No employee works in Office 2, and you need to complete the following task in Office 2 to get everything ready. So add monitor to the office. So let's say I need Office 2, I need a monitor. So you go through the process. Office 2, you click on it twice, and then you can go through that process. I need a monitor, so I need to add a monitor. You drag it, drop it, and then oops, cannot connect via invalid area, whatever. Okay, so you go through the process, whatever that process is details, and then when you're done, you click on done. Okay, or you can do exhibit, and then it will show you where each one is, how it is, the whole 9 yard, etc., etc. So the videos are useful because the videos, as you can see here, so right there, I told you earlier that I will show you how to cheat legally. So right here, when I completed it, I'm unable to get it done. So let's say you guys got it done the first time. It says add a monitor, failed, 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 failed. Now if you look here, it shows me the steps I need to do. These are the steps that you guys can follow. So you guys, hopefully you try it first, and then you'll go back through these steps. When you click on done, you can try to print it and then save it as a PDF instead of printing it. Save it as a PDF. And then you can put it somewhere, which is taking forever. Okay, fine. You can print it as a PDF and save it, and then you can restart it again and then go for it. So right there, like I said, everything you can earn 100%. There is no reason for you not to earn 100% on every single thing. I'll show you also the quiz, how to legally kind of earn 100%. So right here, you can see there's an overview. Okay, like I said, all of these are a good idea if you want to keep track. Create a folder in your USB drive or your H drive, call it section 1.0. Then you can put all this information, which is a good tool to study. And also it'll be a good tool for you to use on the exam day because it'll be open notes on the exam day. So you can use this information when you're taking your exams. Next, there is videos you can watch. So the video shows you step by step of what needs to be done, how you need to complete them, but you will not be graded on these. You will only be graded on the labs and quizzes. So another video. So those are your lectures basically that you take. More information, giving you details as to what needs to be done, how you need to get it done, etc. Then let's say, for example, I'm taking a quiz, first exam. So there's 4 questions. It tells you which topology is a CAN able to use. Select 3. I can use 1, 2, 3 right here, for example. Next, go to my question. The next, go to my question, and then score my test. Score. And then right there, see how it says I got what, 1 out of 4. If you go under individual responses, it shows you what the answers are. So, and the beauty about these is what is that you have an explanation as why you select what you select is correct and what you did not select is not correct. So right there, you have the answer key. Okay, actually it's not that bad. I read one question, not even one question. I got 1 out of 4. So right there, you can print these. Okay, you can print them, and then done. And then go back again, start the exam, and take the exam again. Okay, so that right there shows you that you can take the exam twice, and then you can do the labs twice, which meaning you can earn 100% on every single lab, every single quiz. That will give you 60% of your grade right there, plus 15% of your discussion questions, which you should be able to earn 100%, as long as you have an initial post and you reply to 2 students with good information, then you're good to go. Now, make sure that your initial post and your reply is not just a copy paste from the internet. That's plagiarism. That's not accepted, and you'll be marked down for it. You do it more than once, then you get in trouble. So please make sure to provide your own content out of your brain. There's not a right or wrong answer. Whatever information you provide, it's an information as long as you back it up. So right there, you can see those are the sections we'll be covering. Okay. And then you have also a practice exam at the end if you want to study for the NAP Plus exam certification. So I need to show you one more thing before we move on. You guys as students, you can create a report. And the report, if you run under class gradebook, you can run it and then it will show you, like you can select. The only thing I care about, like I said, is exams and labs, and it will show you if you completed. You'll have your information and it will show you the stuff that you completed, if they're correct or incorrect. Because you're going through the process. Let's say today I did like, a whole section and a half or 2 sections. By the way, you guys can work ahead of time and not wait for me, not wait for the new week to start working on the new lab or the new quiz. Okay, you guys can work ahead. Let's say this week you guys are free, next week you're crazy accounting class and you have an exam and etc. You can work ahead and complete some of the stuff. So under the main page, you'll be able to see, oops, let me go back. Under reports, you'll be able to create a report and then from there run it, and then that will allow you to see the exams and labs, which are quizzes and labs, and what you've completed. If you had 100%, or I got 80%, I'll have to redo it again. So once again, every quiz, every lab, you'll have 2 trials to complete, and that's what you need to get done during the semester. Hopefully it'll be an easy semester. Hopefully it'll be fun. You can work ahead. You can slow down. Let's say, for example, this week I have nothing. All my classes are intro. I can go ahead and tackle, I don't know, like maybe 2-3 sections. The only section that is really long, and I'm giving you 2 weeks to complete, is section 5.0 related to IP configuration. That takes a lot of work to get done. There is a lot of quizzes and labs that you need to complete, over 25 or something. So that's why that section I'm allowing you 2 weeks to get done, and then we'll be stopping at section 11. That will be the last section we'll cover for the semester. So hopefully you have a easy semester. Make sure to start working on these as soon as possible, as everything that you need is in test out. You just need to get your code as soon as possible. You can, like I stated, you can take the quizzes twice. You can take the labs twice. So right there, every time you finish a lab or you finish a quiz, you'll be able to see the answer key that walks you through it, how to get it done. So that'll allow you to earn 100% on each one of those. And then for the first test and second test, about maybe 4 or 5 days, maybe a week before the midterm or the final exam, so test 1 or test 2, I will open a practice exam, which will also be in test out, and you'll be able to take it and get ready for the midterm and the test 2. Hopefully you'll have a great semester. Please get hold of me as soon as possible. Don't wait. If you need help, as soon as possible, get hold of me. Remember to put COMN120 in the subject title, so I'll know it's from a student. It's a 911 emergency. I need to get hold of you guys, reply to you guys as soon as possible. I'm available. Hopefully you'll have a great start of semester. Hopefully your summer was wonderful, and then we'll continue on that trend. Thank you guys.